If you're watching this, I'm probably already on my way to the United States. What? I didn't want to do all these separate DCP preparation videos, so I challenged myself to combine several of these videos. So here's my ICP acceptance story, packing video, bucket list, and currently you see a painting I made because I started 2017 with the Shanghai Storybook Castle, and it's also a remake of Cinderella's Castle I made in September 2016. Somewhere in this video you'll also find answers to DCP tag, I guess. So hi, I'm Anneke from a small country called the Netherlands. I'm 19 years old and I've been dreaming of becoming a cast member since 2014. Disneyland Paris is my home park, which I've been going to since 2002. And while I knew about the existence of the Disney College program through YouTube, it was never on my direct radar because I thought it was impossible to do it from the Netherlands. But guess what? In 2015, when I was graduating high school, I discovered my current college, NHTV, and they offer a track called Attractions and Theme Park Management, in which you can do an internship in Walt Disney World in the second year of the study. So I enrolled in International Leisure Management in 2016 for a year and was accepted into 8PM a year later. The college program wasn't my main focus, but throughout all of this I got very interested to do the program as it became an actual opportunity and it became my goal to get that sweet graduation Mickey ear hat. I see this as my first step in my Disney career, even though I'm not entirely sure which department I want to end up in, but I'll definitely go back to my roots in Disneyland Paris one day. Anyway, so here's a short version of how my classmates and I applied and got accepted. So the whole application procedure went through Yummy Jobs, who are also known to recruit people for the Walt Disney World Cultural Exchange programs in the UK. The pre-screening for us was in begin October, in which people from Yummy Jobs came over and gave presentations. Afterwards there were group interviews, but I only went with one other classmate because we had the latest time slot that no one wanted, which was on purpose, less impression and all the shiz. We were in a group of around 20 students and 16 were accepted at that point. I guess no one knew how important it actually was because the fact that people got rejected was very unexpected. And if you weren't there for the pre-screening, you wouldn't be able to go to the final interviews, and that wasn't really told by anyone, I think. Anyways, in this group, one left and 15 of us went into the final interview. And guess which time slot my classmate and I went for? Yep, again, the last. Lots of smiling, thinking of answers, and a lot of nerves, waiting around, but just trying to be calm. And yeah, that was a conversation. I also got a luggage tag for naming the Fab 5, in which I got a blackout and forgot about Pluto. Oops. We were all accepted, but 3 more students left for different internships, and now we're leaving for Orlando with a group of 12 students. Anyways, on November 13th, I was around school because we were just bored and we were hungry for food from the canteen. And the day has just begun, but around 1 PM I got the email that I was accepted for the college program with my top choice costuming host. I ate a Bojo Unox to celebrate, which was already in front of me, becoming colder every minute because I was just freaking out of happiness. So a very short part about my role: I'll be a costumer and I love it. It was my first choice and I made it very obvious during my interview. I'm a very amateuristic costume builder, so it is definitely something I like. I know there is operational costuming in which you give out the costumes for the regular cast members, but there's also entertainment costuming in which you dress the characters or work in shows. And I'm just really excited for all of this. Carrying heavy stuff is satisfying and one of my strengths, and I just can't wait. There is so much physical and digital paperwork involved, it's crazy. I hope I'm set by now, and I hope I paid everything, but I'm just told to have my passport and the S2019 all the time because that's what basically will let me into the country, or else Trump will just kick me out. I know that I have this theme park merchandise addiction, so I try to bring as little as possible, knowing I'll buy everything once I'm settled anyways. Life hack: wear all your clothes in the plane to save some space for other stuff. For clothes, I only took mainly things that I couldn't leave behind, but the hard thing is my wardrobe is very dark and has lots of thick fabrics, and I'm not a fan of heat, and going from 10 degrees Celsius to suddenly 20 or 25, which will be 30 degrees Celsius at some point, means that I'll have to buy cooler clothes in Orlando. But I need more Disney shirts anyways. Layer challenge is so 2016, right? I like to call myself a creative person, so I still need some supplies to survive 6 months. I'm leaving behind my ukulele and guitar, unfortunately, but I'll have paint supplies and a Sui kit. Extra pens and notebooks because I need to memorize everything, and it is possible that I need to buy more paint or so since I'll be running the Star Wars Dark Side Half Marathon, and I need to build myself a nice costume. I got some sentimental stuff as well, and while filming, I got started on the toiletries and electronics, and these are the things that I pack last minute though, as I still need them between filming the video and leaving. I hope to end up with half-filled suitcases because I need space to bring back my mugs, ornaments, pins, earheads, tum-tums, costumes, dapper outfits, running costume, Disney bounds, sticker stubs, and every single piece of paper that I got on the ICP, even though it's useless. You probably understand. Shortest part, the bucket list. I didn't really have a bucket list yet, so I made one for this video. I'll probably add more to the list once I'm actually there or in the plane or just when I'm bored, but the basics are there. 1 day 4 parks, do all the attractions, high score on Space Ranger Spin, Dole Whips, resort hopping. Yeah, it's obvious, you get the idea. My itinerary is not here yet, but I put Chatham as my first choice with 2 bedrooms, 6 people, and I went random with roommates. My arrival is January 22nd and date July 5th, and I promised myself to save some money for Disneyland Resort and run Disney races in Paris and a lot of other theme parks in Orlando and in Europe. I promised myself to work on school at least 1 day a month and to only buy discounted merchandise. Apparently there's 40% discount until February 16th, so I gotta make use of that. Talking about classes, I'll be doing cast engagement and human resources and event operations. I promised myself to do groceries, bring my own lunch to work, and to pick up shifts as much as possible without burning out because money. I want to have fun, make pictures, videos, notes about everything that I see and experience. I will not vlog the whole experience, but I'll be posting monthly 5 seconds a day videos and maybe some informational videos, hauls, random videos in between. Thank you for watching!